Hello everyone. Welcome back again. In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. citizenship test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, what is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who was the first president? George Washington. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. In what month do we vote for president? November. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When was the Constitution written? 1787.